What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today we're going to talk to you about the top 5 short squeeze stocks that you need to add to your watch list right now. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So stock number 5, that is ticker SLDP. So Solid Power. Time of doing this video, it is sitting at $1.89. On Tuesday, it went down 11.68%. Over the last 1 year though, it is up 41.04%. A lot of good data up top right here. I'm not necessarily going to go over. If you are curious, this is the company profile. So automotive parts and equipment, founded in 2011, 270 employees, and yeah, all the other fun jazz. But we are here because of this. So for those of you that are familiar with my channel, I don't necessarily have the highest most heavily shorted stocks on this list because those ones typically don't squeeze. I know it's kind of sounds backwards, but it is the combination of everything else. So you need a stock appreciating over a short time span. You also need a high short score, and that short score is derived by utilization, number of shares being shorted, as well as cost to borrow. So you have a unique circumstance of all of that, and those have a stronger likelihood of a squeeze. So again, just kind of let me know your viewpoint on that. But short score in this case is 81.11. 13.61% of the free flow is being shorted. Generally, shorts have gone in quite a lot over the last little bit. So it was roughly around 10% short interest. Now it is at 13. So shorts have been starting to really double down. And that's because of the price appreciating. So they clearly doubted that, but there's roughly around 100,000 shares available to be shorted. Cost to borrow average is 1.3. So given the circumstances, this is definitely one to add to your watch list. Moving on to stock number 4, you do have ticker PGEN. Time doing this video, it is at $1.12. It did go up 20% on Tuesday. Over the last 1 year though, it is down 20.57, and over the last 5 days, it is up 41%. So again, a lot of good recent momentum. Biotech is 202 employees, founded in 1998, but 13.09% of the free flow is being shorted. Works out to be 18.19 million shares. Doesn't matter if the stock's been going up, down, sideways. Shorts haven't really cared. They've been sticking around for a while now. So again, that kind of signals that whoever is shorting this company has fairly deep pockets. But utilization 51.7, and then short score is 81.18. Through IBKR does indicate around 650,000 shares is available. Cost to borrow is 0.75. The reason why I'm bringing up the available shares, if you do have stocks that are somewhat on limited supply, you could see some buying as big money, such as BlackRock and some other entities love to buy these types of stocks just to lend out for those purposes. So it's a very profitable business, so that's kind of why I bring that up. But this is stock number 4. Moving on to stock number 3. Oddly, I've done a lot of screeners and double checked to find momentum stocks. This one stock has actually fallen on a lot of screeners, so I think a lot of people are really looking at this. So ticker is GRRR, so Gorilla Technology, sitting at 1806, down 19.41 on Tuesday. Over the last 1 year though, it is up 224.53%. Over the last 1 month alone, up 159%. This is what they do. So application software, 142 employees, based out of the UK, so good old London, but it is on the threshold list and has been on the threshold list, it looks like just recently, ever since December the 26th. So in theory, whenever a stock is on that list for 13 consecutive trading days, the SEC should be interjecting, going after the market makers, getting them to rectify that. 9 times out of 10 they don't, but again, something to kind of keep in mind. Short score 82.68, utilization 75.62. There's also a lot of good information up top here that I don't necessarily go over, such as DTC, very important when it comes down to squeezes, but 19.82% of the free flow is being shorted, and shorts have really started to get in on this company a lot. So short interest in October was 3%. Now it is at almost 20. So shorts have been really getting in despite the very positive price action. And this is a good example of what I'm talking about. Previously, there's only 5,000 shares available to be shorted. So you'll have BlackRock, for instance, possibly them and many others, buying this stock just to lend out. And this is why cost to borrow 119%. That's some juicy cost to borrow to a lot of businesses. So again, you might see some buying that does happen, but regardless, this is stock number 3. Definitely add this one to your watch list. Moving on to stock number 2, ticker VERI. So time of doing this video, $3.28, down 16.88%. Over the last 1 year though, it is up 80%, and over the last 1 month, up 24%, 24.01. So it is gaining some pretty good traction recently. Application service or software, 680 employees based out of good old Denver. 14.86% of the free float is being shorted. It works out to be 5.14 million shares. Short score 86.9. Utilization is 93.4. DTC though, that's almost 5 days, so definitely something to take note of. And plus, just generally shorts have been like kind of getting out a little bit, but they've been still in it for a while regardless of the price action. So again, that kind of signals that whoever is shorting this stock has kind of deep pockets. 40,000 shares available to be shorted, and then cost to borrow through IBKR is roughly around 19%. So you could see some buying as a byproduct to that. And then moving on to stock number 1, ticker WRAP. WRAP Technologies, sitting at $2.12, up 8.72% on Tuesday. Over the last 1 year though, it is down 22%. Over the last 1 month, up 17%. So it is again gaining a lot of good traction. Electronic Equipment and Instruments, 52 employees, founded in 2016, based out of the US, but 89.76 is that short score. 14.79% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 5.01 million shares overall are being shorted. Utilization 73.51. And just again, shorts have been getting out a little bit, but still lingering quite a lot. So whoever is shorting it does have fairly deep pockets. Does indicate that there is roughly around 100,000 shares available to be shorted. So somewhat argue, like could say that's somewhat limited supply-ish. But cost to borrow as well is 13.2. So this is your top 5 most kind of likely to squeeze, I would say, for at least in the short term. I do 2 of these reports, these videos every single week, so make sure you guys stay tuned, add them to your watch list, take advantage of the momentum while it is there. One thing as well that just came out was Roaring Kitty did tweet, so I think that again typically does help a lot of spec stocks, such as every single one that I just talked on, to really move higher. So shorts might be stuck in a little bit of a pinch. So Happy New Year, everyone. Hopefully everyone had a good New Year's. 2025 will be bigger, better, and amazing for everyone. Pop over to my Patreon as well. I give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. So a lot of them have been absolutely on point and massive bangers. So pop over there and take a look. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.